Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Summertime Odyssey, the quest for the Golden Apple Archipelago in 2022. I decided to break this up into parts so that it's hopefully a little easier to digest. And on the last part, we finished Kazuha's version. It looks like there's a different version for each of the characters that have accompanied us. So next we move on to Xinyan. So let's go and see what her illusion looks like. I said illusion. I realized it meant mirage.
Stop, lazy bones! The sun's so high, it's right in your eyes!
Well, you're the one that's right in my eyes right now. I sleep with my eyes
Yeah,
closed.
that's why you couldn't see that the sun's in your eyes!
I trust you slept
Okay.
well?
Seems that way. I slept great.
Sounds like the same story for everyone. I got up first today, so I took a walk around and picked some fruits for our breakfast.
And Paimon's been waiting for you to get up so she can finally dig in!
Sounds about right.
Huh? Fisher left? First thing in the morning?
Yeah, she seemed unwilling to stay with us. She said she had some other work to do for the Adventurers Guild.
I have my
A
doubts.
likely story. What happened to coming here to restore the glory of the Immernachtreich? Now she has guild work to do all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Judging
pretty
by that look on her
suspicious.
face, there was probably something on her mind.
And there has been since
We tried
the
sending
end of the
Mona to
last
comfort
one.
her like before, but she said Mona doesn't understand the work of the Adventurers Guild and can't go with her.
Man, if only we had someone here who works with the Adventurers Guild on a regular
She
basis.
didn't even make up some excuse about the Immernachtreich to get some time alone? Huh. That's out of character for her.
Then she must be feeling quite troubled.
I'd love to help her as a friend, but she was right about one thing. We're going to explore another island today.
That's so.
Votes are in. It's unanimous.
I wasn't there for the vote.
Oh, yeah,
Tyranny of the
about that.
majority.
Paimon went ahead and voted for you. She said since you're always together, her opinion counts as yours and vice versa.
I don't think that's how that works, but
Well,
okay.
you're an adventurer after all. Paimon knew you'd want to go exploring.
Look, just because it just so happens that I do want to go exploring doesn't mean you could just vote for me, Paimon. I guess it's happening now.
Official said there's something she wants to investigate and suggested that we all go ahead in the meantime. She told me not to worry. She'll catch up with us when she's done. Despite her
If she insists.
quirks, she's still an experienced adventurer. I think we should trust her.
I'm sure she
I
can handle
haven't known her
herself, but I
for
want to
long,
make sure she's
so
okay.
This is just an observation, but it seems like she's struggling with some internal conflict.
Yeah, she's kind of a big old ball of internal conflict, I
Hmm.
think.
That seems about right.
In conflict with others, you either resolve it or let it be. But when the conflict is within yourself, it's much harder to do either.
Preach.
I've also had a time like that in my life, so I understand what she's going through. It may be best to give her some space.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sure she knows that her friends are here for her
I agree.
if she needs us.
Still, it's a pity for today's adventure. Adventuring is always more fun when everyone's together.
Xinyan always has great team spirit.
Yeah,
Oh,
she nails
one
great.
other thing. This morning, we saw a mirage on the island in the north. We can go take a look once you're done with your breakfast, traveler.
Sounds like a plan. I guess we're going north. There appear to be hilichurls on our island. I'm a little curious. They're celebrating a painting? Are they friendly? No? Okay.
Burst point! Fall in!
I don't know what caused that chest to appear, but neat. And there's a little harpastum hook, but no target. I don't know. I get. Oh, it's Dodo King. It's a painting of Dodo King. I getcha. Okay, that's cute. I like that. I think it's just like a little reference. It's not supposed to actually be a thing. It's because there's nothing to do with it. It's no target, right? We weren't given any harpasta. I think it's harpasta, but that sounds like a food. It's very gloomy here. Oh, and I will be collecting the conchs on my own, just because I want to make sure that I keep track of which ones I have and have not collected. So I will be walking by them, and I apologize if that sets you off, but rest assured, I will get them all eventually. Though I probably won't record it, because I just
This
kind of
island
want to...
looks pretty normal.
I want to do that on my own playtime. This island looks pretty
I
normal,
smell
yes.
something burning on the wind.
My scry glass is getting clearer, but I still can't see much.
Hey, look what I found. It's a... Well, is it a drum or a plant?
It looks like a drum stuck in a plant.
An instrument made of a plant?
Xinyan, do you think this could be your island?
Why do we think that it's actually the plant itself and not just like stuck in the
Oh,
plant?
you mean this instrument could have been put here just for me? Okay, let me give it a try.
Hold on. When I touched the rock garden in the bonsai yesterday, we were all transported to another space. Xinyan, do you want to take some time first to get ready?
That is a good point, actually.
Well, you're right, but it's all good. I'm always ready to make some music.
What about everyone else? Well, I guess we're leaving.
Paimon just got a mouthful of dirt.
Rip
Paimon,
Paimon.
are you okay?
Just as we thought. We've been sent to another place.
Yeah.
Oh, why does this place feel so bleak? Xinyan, are you sure this is your mirage?
Yeah, is there something you want to tell us
I
about?
think so, yeah, but you're right. Why is it so bleak here?
Look, there's something really bright over there. It's almost like it's inviting us to go check it out.
And it's 2D, apparently. I could see it, like, distorting as the camera was
Okay.
moving around.
Let's go have a look.
Wait! This is too obvious. Surely it's gotta be a trap.
That well may be, but there's also nowhere else for us to go.
True. I also noticed that Xinyan stayed with us this time. She didn't get, like, teleported somewhere else like Kazuha did.
If this mirage belongs to Xinyan, I don't think we'll find any traps here.
Now you're talking. You know that wouldn't be my style.
That makes sense. Alright, let's go then. But let's also make sure to be careful.
Alright. Guess we're going to the brightly lit space. Oh, that reminds me, actually. Between episodes, or parts, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, okay, I thought so. I realized that there is a way for you to like go back and get the treasure chest you missed and all that good stuff. So I did go back and get that chest that I knew that I missed. So yeah, that's just wanted to soothe anyone who was concerned about that. When the melodic harp is glowing, it can be activated. An activated harp will release sound waves that will cause any melodic blooms in an AOV to fire notes. Okay. There we go. The notes fired off by a melodic bloom can be transferred to the next melodic bloom, which can change the flight direction of the note. Get close to a melodic bloom to change the direction. Okay, so it's like the arrow, or the shooty things in Kazuha's domain, I suppose. Right. And where's that pointing? Appears to be pointing nowhere. Oh, that was just where it was supposed to go. Okay, great. I assume this just does the platforms again? Yeah, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure.
The door is locked.
Why don't we just climb around it? Do that thing where you turn into water and slide under. Kazuha, lift yourself into the air and jump over it. I mean, yeah, both of those would work, right? Or Xinyan, just burn it down.
Let's keep thinking this through.
Xinyan, Why did you lock the door?
You'd think I'd know this.
Yeah, I thought we established that she's not, like, in control
Oh,
of this.
actually, I usually put my key under the flower pot next to the door, so maybe the key is nearby.
Alright. We'll look for a flower pot.
Oh, is there a flower pot around here?
I guess there's the melodic blooms. But there is a flower, quote unquote. Yeah, exactly.
I guess it's worth a shot.
Seems to be our only shot at this point, if we can't use their abilities to do that. Ooh, is that a magic carpet? Step on adjacent melodic petals and light them all up to awaken the melodic harp. The awakened melodic harp will give off a unique radiance. Some melodic petals have special functions. You can tell these apart by special symbols. Okay. Ah, but that is locked by this thing, I guess. And I assume that I mess up if I do non-adjacent ones or something. Right? Like the idea is if I break the chain, I fail the puzzle. I don't think this will be too bad. I'm fairly alright at these sorts of puzzles. Assuming it even is a puzzle. And not, like, just platforming, I guess? I don't know. Thank you?
I hear music.
Yeah?
This place really is dedicated to music.
So are they hearing that music, the background music, in the game? I guess so. We don't seem to be able to do anything with this yet, so I guess we'll head back to the main island. Wait, no, it still says look for the key around here. I assume it's in the chest, but I don't seem to be able to... Oh, that's because I'm a silly head, of course. There we go.
Wow, so we did get the key from the plant. Oh, the puzzles in Xinyan's mirage seem way easier than Kazuha's.
Well, his life experiences are far richer than mine.
Suppose that's one way to put
Flatter
it.
me.
What waits beyond? Oh, there we go. Okay. Follow the path. Okay, simple enough.
Someone needs assistance.
Which path? Not this one, according to the mini-map. Just want to make sure. Like, make sure there's no treasure chest or anything. Is this the chasm? Are we in the chasm right now? This looks very chasm-ish. Approach the giant flower. Oh, it's all wilted. How do I help, little flower? Big little flower.
That flower is huge!
It's so odd here. Is it because of that flower?
How? What? Well, how does that make sense?
I wasn't expecting visitors.
Excuse me? Did the flower just talk to us?
It talks!
So did the squirrel from yesterday. I guess that's true. Yes.
This is different!
Is it? I don't think it is.
We touched those drum-like plants growing on the beach outside, and we're transported here. Are you the owner of this place?
This is the Hall of Music, and I'm merely its gatekeeper. Tell me, my friends, are you here to pursue the ultimate expression of music?
I mean, at least one of us is, I suppose.
Oh, you betcha.
Then tell me, what do you hope to express with music?
The spirit of resistance.
Right on, great answer. I'm so glad to hear that. I consider myself very lucky to meet another musician with the same ideals.
Here and giant flowers get along well with Xinyan.
Well,
People who
she's
are
a
easy
likable
to get
person.
along with make friends wherever they go.
Well, if you've made it this far, you must wish to venture deeper into the Hall of Music. However, I must apologize. My singing voice is required for entry, but unfortunately my pipes are a little dry.
Yeah, I noticed that. What's
Are
going
you
on?
alright? Do you need, some cold medicine or something?
It's just that I haven't had any glacial spring water in a very long time. If I could drink some of that, my voice would be rocked and loaded and ready to clear your path.
I see. That is awfully specific. Also, is that still Laura Stahl voicing the flower? It sounds a lot like
Glacial
her.
spring water.
Yeah, with one sip of that, anyone could sing the most beautiful song. No matter if they were a weary adult, a sleepy bird, or even an ignorant child.
Oh. Okay. I'll find some for you. Where is this spring?
Ah, thanks, you're the best. Well, spring water helps plants grow up strong so they can scale the mountains that lie in their way, so I imagine the spring can be found somewhere on the mountain range protected by plants.
You mean we have to go hiking? Oh, Paimon thought some seawater would be enough.
First of all, that's racist against plants. And second of all, you float. So, first of all, I mean, how did you drown at the beginning of the game? That's one question I have for you. But another question is, what's your deal with hiking? It might take a while, but you just
Spring water
float.
and seawater could not be more dissimilar.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, but you may need my powers in order to see the spring.
What?
Give me your hand, friend, so that you can see through my eyes.
Eh? What does that mean? This is weird.
Thanks. You shook my hand. Guess that makes this friendship official.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Whoa, we're out!
Ooh, it's much brighter here. I didn't mind that hot cave, though.
Glacial spring water can be found on one of the mountains around here. Let's all look for it.
Wait, how can there be light coming from below the ground here? Is this a water vein?
I guess that's the site that the flower
According to that
mentioned.
flower, the water vein is related to the plants, and the plants will lead us to that spring. So I guess we should follow the water veins.
Sounds right to me. I'm gonna get that teleport waypoint while we're here. Sweet. It's a large chunk of map that we just opened up. So, now we gotta find these water veins that flow through the mountains, I suppose.
Someone needs assistance.
Well, the flow of water is blocked here.
Is it because of that pile of rocks? Let's remove them.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of, Twilight Princess. Following the scent trails all over the place. More of the melodic blooms. Ah, okay. So I suppose I have to find the source. That should do it, hopefully. Looks right.
Everyone, I found a note here.
Albedo. Okay, nice. Maybe he made those the last time he was here, or perhaps he came here before we did. It would make sense if Alice, like, dropped him off here before we got here. Also, I guess I hadn't considered the fact that we did, of course, find Xinyan's quest on the island where you have to make sounds with the mountains.
So that's how it is. What an interesting island.
Look at
Yes,
this
indeed.
style and signature. It's from Albedo. He's one of our friends from Mondstadt. He's an amazing alchemist who's visited this island before. He left this note here for future adventurers.
Oh.
Sure seems that way.
So it's him.
He's saying this whole island has been turned into an instrument? Amazing.
And the underground water veins play an important part too. Oh, maybe we need to clear all the water veins to play this island.
That would make sense.
Clean your instrument before the performance. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does. So I guess let's go ahead and get to work on that. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay, good.
These plants look a lot like the ones we saw in the cave.
They sure do. I think they, at least here in the archipelago, they changed it so that the treasure chests just give you the stuff rather than dropping it on the ground. Presumably so that it doesn't, like, fall off the cliff when you're trying to collect it. Which is a very welcome addition, I must say. Oh, I see. Okay, alright. I get it now.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, is this just ready for us? Okay, cool. Thought maybe there was another puzzle to do. Whoops. Sweet. The stream seems to have not gone through. Obtain glacial spring water. Gladly.
This should be the glacial spring water we're looking for.
How can you tell?
So, if you drink this, you can suddenly sing like an angel?
Let's give it a try, shall we?
You should give it a try, if you're curious.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm terrible at singing. It would be, extremely embarrassing if it didn't work.
Oh, Mona. I actually think you've got a sweet voice that's well suited for singing. If you're interested, I can teach you a few things about vocals once we get back to camp.
Oh, really? I'd love to, but you'd have to promise you won't laugh at me.
Of course not. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Right. Then maybe I can give it a try.
Do it,
Great.
Mona. I believe in you.
But before that, we should deliver the spring water to that flower.
Okay. Well, to re-enter the mirage, we just need to touch the drum on the beach again.
I guess so. That's interesting. Is this real water that we're taking to a mirage? Or what? I don't quite understand the correlation there, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, we're just back here. Awesome. I brought you the water.
This is the glacial spring water you were looking for.
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you very much. Now,
No
I'll
problem.
send you to your destination.
Thanks.
Whoa!
Whoa. Aw, didn't get to hear her sing. Or it? He? I don't know. Well, it wants me to go this way, so we'll go this way.
I'm going to lose my hat.
This scent. I think we've arrived at a mountain near Liyue.
Kazuha's ability to smell everything weirds me out a little
What?
bit, not gonna lie.
It's so dark here.
Wait, listen. There's a voice. Can you hear that?
No. I can't. Okay. Well, allegedly we hear noises, or voices
The
rather.
reason the birds sing so sweetly is because they drink the spring water from up in the mountaintops. Xinyan, we're not singers in this family. None of us are. What makes you think you can be any different?
Oh, so I just need to go drink some of this spring water, and then I'll be able to sing? Oh, I'll be right back, Mama.
Okay, so that was Xinyan's mother. Also, it seems, portrayed by Laura Stahl.
You mustn't stay out so late in the mountains by yourself, child. You scared the bejesus out of me. Here, this is the spring water you were looking for.
Really? Oh, you're the best, Daddy.
Well, that was nice of him, even if he was a little upset. Which, understandable, actually.
Oh, where did she run off to this time?
To find somewhere she could sing, no doubt. Ugh. She can't be persuaded, and we can't stop her from walking out the door. Did you really have to lie to her like that?
How was I supposed to know she'd go running off looking for spring water? Oh, when is she gonna come to her senses?
Well, the heavy focus on parents is interesting.
Get down from there! You can't set up a stage here! If you can't sing, you should be keeping your mouth shut, not putting on a public performance. Ugh.
Don't tear down the stage!
So, I guess she can't sing at that point in her life. So this is her journey to learning how to sing and make music, I assume.
Xinyan, my dear child, why are you playing that crass instrument again? It's not ladylike.
Oh, Xinyan, your mother has asked me to teach you some embroidery when I can find the time. Oh, it's an elegant and enjoyable craft. Just come to Annie's house whenever you're free.
Quit making that racket by the side of the road. If you have to play something classy.
Why are they being so mean?
Yeah, what a bunch of jerks.
Oh, these people.
That's it! Why are you not yelling back? What happened to your rock and roll spirit?
Bunch of Philistine.
And now you're laughing? Aren't you mad?
Xinyan, of all people?
Sometimes it's hard to get mad when you hear the same thing 100 times. Still, thanks, Paimon.
What?
Auntie Jishang, how are you doing?
What makes you think that that's an actual person you
Dear
could talk
child,
to? Oh,
I've been
okay,
waiting to
I
hear
guess
from
so.
you for a long time. This weekend I'll be free.
Auntie, stop thinking about me for a hot sec. Your stove is still on and you're cooking soup, right? Oh, you see, it's all burnt.
Oh, how did this happen?
Oh my. Uncle Jew, little Jew is playing in the mud by the river again. Didn't you tell him not to do that?
What? That rascal is up to his old shenanigans behind my back again, is he? Oh, well, we'll see about that.
Oh, sorry, Uncle High. I'll move my stage someplace else. But your musical taste needs to evolve if you want to keep up with the times. Maybe you didn't know, but even the most famous opera singer Leo likes listening to my boorish music.
Yeah, can confirm.
What did you say? Is that true? You're not making this up, are you?
They're all gone.
See? Knowing the right words to say and when to smile can solve almost any problem.
If that's the case, then what's your rock and roll spirit for?
My rock and roll spirit isn't something I just use to win an argument. That'd be a real waste. Rock and roll is a revolution. Transforming your identity and destiny, saying goodbye to concessions and cowardice, it does them all. And most importantly, it lets you do it with art rather than words. My rock and roll has an unbreakable spirit, like a flame in a rainstorm that refuses to go out, or the magma that never stops boiling under the surface of the land. Okay, let's go. Let's go that way. There's a side path right there.
Guess we're taking the side path.
What a great mindset you have.
Yeah.
If anyone ever called me anything less than a genius, I'd be furious.
Well, that's because you're full of yourself.
I'm not as tempted to give it a shot. Mona is glaring at me.
Yeah, she does that.
Paimon, there's a difference between embracing the spirit of rock and roll and playing with fire.
True,
To tell
but
you the
you do
truth,
both.
I'm also starting to develop an interest in rock and roll.
Seriously? Oh, this better not be a joke.
No, I'm serious. Rock and roll's ability to cultivate such a strong will in people is an incredible thing.
I think it might be mostly just Xinyan, to be honest, but I like the attitude, though. Classic Kazuha, willing to try new things.
Hey, is that?
Another door. More delightful individuals await us on the other side, I assume.
Let me handle it. Piece of cake.
Yeah, we'll see about that, because I assume it's going to start challenging us at some point or another.
Miss, your hairstyle is really strange.
Oh, is this one of the kids that says she looks scary? And that upsets her?
Is that so? I think it looks really cool. Take a closer look if you don't believe me.
Your hair sticks out from your head, and you wear spiky things in it. Nobody else has hair like that.
Well, you're looking at it the wrong way. If I don't look like anybody else, once you've seen me, you won't be able to forget me, even if you try. You'll still recognize me if you ever see me again in the future.
It helps that you're basically the only dark-skinned character in the whole game.
Yeah, you're right.
Your clothes, hair, even the way you walk and talk. It's not just for the eyes of others. It's your style. So you should go with whatever you like.
Really? But if I wore a jacket with a picture of a puppy on it, people would say, "Hey, little Faye likes stupid little puppies."
Well, do you like puppies?
Then you should ignore them. So, you like puppies, huh?
I do.
What about your friends?
Well, yeah, they do too.
Well, then your friends are gonna love that jacket.
Yeah, and who else matters?
Miss, how come you don't do your hair in a nice braid? People would love that.
Have you not been paying attention?
Oh, I can't help myself. I just like the styles with personality. Plus, I had no idea how so many people would dislike it before I started wearing my hair like this.
I guess that's a fair
why don't you
point.
change it now?
Because she doesn't care. Again, weren't you paying
This
attention?
hairstyle suits my music and my lifestyle. The regular ones are boring. They're so uninspired. Plus, they get in the way when I'm head bobbing away on stage.
That makes sense.
If people don't like it, that's up to them. I ain't gonna change it.
I would assume, well, I guess her hair is relatively short, but having long hair in general would probably be a bit hazardous with pyrotechnics and stuff.
What about
But-
your friends? Do they not like it too?
We like it.
Of course they like it. They all say that they think it looks amazing.
Definitely stands
Your
out.
friends are nice to you. That's cool. Not like my friends. They left me here on my own.
A bunch of jerks.
Oh, hey
Some
now.
friends they
Why
are.
are you crying? What's wrong? You can talk to me.
Little Lulu and little Mung. They're ignoring me. We were gonna meet at the docks today, but they still haven't shown up.
These kids are way too young to be standing each other up like this.
Yeah. A bunch of
Stay
little
right
stinky
here.
boys.
I'll go take a look around.
Well,
I'll bring them to you once I find them.
stinky boy and girl.
Oh, okay. Thanks, miss. I'll never say anything bad about your hair again.
See? Now
That's-
you're talking sense.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
That just sounds a little silly coming like without context, but I guess that is reasonable for him to say in this certain situation. Also, why did he become real? I'm confused as to how this works exactly. Hello. Why are you being mean?
Excuse me. Are you little Lulu?
Are you looking for me, miss?
Didn't you promise to meet little Faye at the docks? Why aren't you going to meet up with him? He's crying because he thinks you've abandoned him.
Huh? Oh, that silly dum-dum. Why didn't he just come to look for us? We prepared a surprise gift for him.
A surprise gift? How strange.
Interesting. The plot thickens. Maybe these kids aren't so stinky after all.
I'll catch up.
Excuse me, are you little Mung? Little Faye is waiting for you at the docks. He's been waiting so long now that he's in tears about it.
Oh, why is he so dumb? He could have just come here and found us. Never mind. I'll go find him instead.
Why do you expect that he would think to look for you? You said that you would meet him there.
He ran off. We should catch up to him.
You dum-dum. We were preparing a surprise gift for you. We didn't think that you wouldn't come to try and find us, and definitely didn't think you'd start crying about it.
No, your foot is
I'm
dumb.
sorry for being such an idiot.
Hey,
No, I'm sorry. You're not an idiot. I guess we shouldn't have been so secretive about it.
that is correct.
We didn't come to the docks to meet you because we wanted to give you a big surprise for your birthday. Huh? We brought you loads of yummy lotus heads. And here's a handwritten birthday letter from me and Lulu, too. Please don't call our handwriting ugly, okay? You guys. Thank you.
And all's well that ends well.
It was all just a misunderstanding.
Well, sometimes that's just what friends do. If my friends had ditched me to plan a surprise, I'd have gotten upset too.
Yeah, I think anyone would.
Is that a hint for us to prepare a surprise for you, too? Very clever.
No, I was just speaking my mind.
I know. I was just joking, seeing if I could give you a fright.
What is... Oh, somebody's hungry.
Everyone?
Yeah, okay.
Paimon's hungry.
That is not what that sounded like at first. That rumble had no business
almost
being that
lunchtime.
loud.
So how about we have lunch at my house? It's not far from here.
So,
Sure?
even your house is in this mirage?
Yep, I just noticed. There's the same road in here as the one that leads to my house in real life. Even though we're in a mirage, I reckon some things will always remain the same. In real life, after a bad quarrel with the neighbors or a disappointing show, the one place I'll always go is my house. Because, well, everyone has to go home eventually.
I suppose. Or make a new home somewhere else. Enter Xinyan's house. Okay, well, off to Xinyan's house, I guess. Where is this in Liyue? I don't recognize anything like this.
Here we are. Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. No need to take off your shoes.
Thank you for your hospitality.
What if I want to? You just said make ourselves at home.
Oh, chairs. We can finally unwind for a bit.
Huh? Did you guys hear a sound coming from the other room? Oh, you all keep resting here. I'll go have a look.
Sure you don't want some backup? These mirages do strange things.
Oh, the lights aren't even on. And there's no one... Whoa!
Dun dun dun! Happy birthday!
Ah,
What are you two doing? Why are you sitting in the dark inside my house? You scared the bejesus out of me.
Yunjin, you were totally right. She does get spooked.
It's your birthday, so we planned a surprise party for you.
aw.
You girls really shouldn't pull these pranks while pretending to be all sweet and innocent.
Huh? Come on now, what's wrong with that? Who says that being cute and innocent means you can't pull pranks? Back me up, Xiangling.
Totally, Yunjin. Guoba pulls pranks on me all the time, too.
How many of those pranks involve setting things on fire, though?
All right, you win.
Beidou needs to do something today, so she has asked me to deliver her gift to you.
Okay, so surely these are illusory versions of Xiangling and Yunjin, right? Not the actual people?
There they are. A custom-made dagger and the score of a composition from abroad.
As for my offerings, I had these gold hairpins and iron hair ties, custom made for you by my family.
Iron hair ties?
Ooh.
You're telling me that your family used their 1,000 years worth of experience to make hair ties?
What's the problem? Hair ties may look simple and unassuming, but they actually require a lot of intricate craftsmanship to make.
My gift is one of a kind. A little while ago, I came across a bespectacled blacksmith on the street. The way he worked and talked, it felt almost like he could see right through stones. I was skeptical, so I asked him to help me make a bet. And when the merchant cracked the stone open, there was indeed a piece of raw jade inside. I took the jade on the spot and ground it into a pendant, which I then strung on a cord. You can use it as an accessory.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. You made a jade pendant for me?
Yeah. Don't wear it around your neck. Put it on your guitar. Every day I see how much you pamper that guitar, so I thought you should jazz it up a bit.
Yeah, with how much she moves around, though, I would think that's a
I don't
little
know if I can bring myself
risky.
to hang this thing anywhere except in a display case on an altar. Thank you, Xiangling. You're so thoughtful.
Yeah, you got some great friends.
Xiangling has always been thoughtful. But the blacksmith you mentioned, who could see through stones, can you tell me more about him? If the story's interesting enough, I might have to put it into my play. I'm not exactly sure, but I hear that he was sick for a while and was so disoriented during that time that he couldn't remember anything and felt as if his body didn't belong to him.
Oh, that's, what was his name? Kunjun, I think? Something like that? This is the guy that was possessed by Ajdaha. That's kind of cute. That's a neat little callback.
And then, all of a sudden, he recovered. He's all fine now, except for some reason, he can now tell the difference between valuable and worthless stones just by looking at them. That's certainly peculiar. No, let's not get into that. The food is getting cold. Let's eat.
Yeah, where's everyone else during all this? Oh, I guess she's coming to invite us in. Oh, or maybe not.
Wait, Xinyan, didn't you pick up a trick from an Outlander merchant? The one you taught me on my last birthday.
Huh? Oh, you mean making a birthday wish?
Yes, that's the one. They also light candles and cut cakes in other regions. But we didn't have time for that, because we were too busy bringing the food over.
It's fine. I can just use my imagination.
We are in a mirage,
Okay,
after all.
Let's count to 3, and you can make a wish.
Yeah, okay, what is going on here? Like, we suddenly took a bit of a turn. Now we're in Xinyan's little fantasy,
1,
I guess? I don't know.
2, 3.
What should I wish for this year? My wish is...
Eh? Eh? Dang, what a cliffhanger. Oh, okay, I guess we're back here now.
I'm back.
Apparently.
Paimon was just peering through the crack in the door.
Given that we are in a mirage, Xinyan, did anything significant happen inside the house?
Are we still in a mirage, or are we out now?
Paimon knows! Paimon knows! She ran into some of her friends who were throwing her a birthday party.
Yes, I heard all that. I mean, something she did herself.
Oh, I made a wish. It's pretty interesting now that I think about it. When I entered the room, I found Xiangling and Yunjin, 2 of my best friends.
Yeah,
That
we're all
actually
buddies.
happened in real life. They paid me a surprise visit on my birthday, set a table with delicious food, and persuaded me to make a birthday wish.
So it didn't strike you to ask how this had happened again?
Xinyan, what was your wish?
My wish was to perform with someone completely unexpected.
I wonder who this unexpected person might be.
Like a giant flower in a mirage mountain, maybe?
I've just figured it out.
Oh, you already know the answer?
Mm-hmm. However, before I tell you the answer, I'd like to clear the water veins that flow through the mountains.
Right. Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and get to work on that. I've activated their almonds.
Coming to be!
Push, push! Force push? Yay, okay, cool. Oh, and he's back. Oh, and he's back too. Okay. Yeah, the force push isn't working as well as I had hoped. Aha. Did I do it?
All in a day's work.
Oh, yes. Yes, I see it now. 1 out of 2. Okay, great. Now let's go clear the other one. Aha, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, but there's another one. Okay. And I guess that's it. Yes? No? Yes. It's filling up. There we go. Talk to everyone. Okay, cool.
We've done everything we can, but how do we deal with the last 2 mountains?
Let's stick to it. There's gotta be a way.
After taking a closer look, it seems to me that most of the island mountains contain water veins and plants in their interior. Those together form a system that connects the mountains with one another. However, now that much of the mountains have collapsed, the connection of plants and water veins is blocked.
If we can dredge all the blockages, we'll be able to connect the islands to form the giant instrument described in Albedo's notes and play music using the islands themselves.
I thought that was the point of what we were doing.
Yeah, for me to reach my goal, we gotta do this. But first, I'd like to consult the flower. It should know what to do.
What a strange sentence. All hail the magic flower.
Some of the plants and water veins on the island mountains have been lost. Do you happen to know another way to dredge the blockages?
I know someone who can help you with that. Go ask my companion, Frozen Soul, who lives upstairs.
Okay. Nifty. Less nifty. Well, that's slightly annoying.
I'll catch up.
Well, I guess there's nothing to do but keep moving on. I would assume that's Frozen Soul.
Who are you? And what brings you to me?
Nice to meet you. We were wondering if you could use your power to dredge the mountains on the island?
Mountains. Oh, I see. You want to become great musicians too, right?
Oh,
Are you a naysayer of some sort?
Correct.
In that case, we seek the same thing.
Ah.
Despite my frailty, I feel obligated to share some of my power with you. Plant my
Thank you.
petal at the ending point of the intersection of melodies. And what had once sunk into the earth will re-emerge with the music. As long as there is music, life will continue to flourish in this world.
Oh, thank you.
I guess I don't understand what that means. But I guess we'll find out. Plant Frozen Soul's petal. It's nice of them to put it next to a teleport waypoint because it would suck to have to climb the mountain all over again. To plant the petal belonging to Frozen Soul.
Okay, this ought to do the trick.
Oh, there's a sound coming from the island.
Is there? Guess I don't hear it. But okay, I'll take your word for it. Well, don't seem to be able to do anything with that, so we have to... Oh, wait. Teleport. And then use the power.
I'll catch up.
What? Oh. I see. Interesting. So I guess we're in a different version of the islands?
Someone needs assistance.
Okay. Well, that one was nice and simple. Bloop, 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 bloop. I heard that one. Did the others make that sound too? I guess I didn't hear it. Okay. Oops. Well, I guess that that proves my hypothesis that if we do them in the wrong order, then You failed the puzzle. Ah. So I should probably stop doing shortcuts. I did it? I don't know how that helped. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's nice. Oh, there's so much to explore. We're in the middle of a quest. I'll come back later, I promise. Yeah, I don't really get how islands make that sound, but okay.
Ooh, wonderful.
Don't know why that was there, but I'll take it. Okay, so now we go and form Frozen Soul.
Can you feel anything now that we've planted the petal?
Yes, I can feel it. The sun is shining brightly. The sea gleams like a gemstone.
You sound better.
The waves lap the milky white beaches. And the grains of sand are pulled into the sea, then pushed back ashore.
How do you know what milk is?
The seabirds are landing on the rocks, pecking gently and making rhythmic sounds. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
It's music.
This is indeed music. In fact, this whole island is a giant musical instrument.
Making music
dang
with
it,
the
sorry.
tides, waves, and sea breeze as your instruments is the most romantic thing in the world. Let's go, everyone. It's time for my performance.
All right.
Kazuha, can you feel the wind? Which direction is it blowing in?
It's coming from that direction. I'll take you to a hill where the wind blows.
Okay, well, let's go to the hill then.
Finally, the time has come. Everyone, I once made a wish to perform with someone no one could have expected. And today, on this island, I found my answer.
I guess a giant flower is pretty unexpected.
No one knows the name or appearance of the man who transformed this island into a giant musical instrument so many years ago, but he is unquestionably one of Tevad's greatest musicians. I never imagined I'd be able to see such an instrument, and I never imagined we'd be able to play it during a high tide.
You gonna play some
No.
rock and roll?
Music is the gift one gives to their kindred spirit, so I'll play something that makes for a better duet with the original musician.
Aw.
No rock music for today. Instead, I'm gonna show you something new. To you who lived here in the past, I hope you liked this song.
Aw. That was sweet. And hair down Xinyan is pretty cute.
How was it? Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all.
Quite impressive.
I've never heard a duet like that before. It was very interesting.
And so elegant as well. Paimon's not sure how best to put it, but it was just super unique.
A lot of personality.
Thank you. And now I can say my wish has come true.
Is
Glad
there
to hear
anything
it.
else you'd like to do?
No. In fact, I reckon I'll get a good night's sleep tonight.
Does this mean everyone is free for the time being? If so, I have a suggestion. I'd like to return to the Fatui camp and see what's going on there.
Oh, so you've discovered the Fatui camp as well?
Indeed.
Wait, you know about it too?
Wait, why did you say return if you didn't think any of us knew about it?
Of course, I'm a genius astrologist. Didn't I mention that my scry glass is recovered a little? I can sense what's going on here through divination.
I didn't know the Fatui were here too.
Indeed. I also informed Fischl of this when we parted ways today. If she runs into them, she'll stay hidden and out of danger.
Theoretically.
I see. Then perhaps we should tell everyone what we know.
Fatui camp, strange machine, day you arrived. Yep.
Strange machine and delirious Fatui? Are you suggesting these are connected to the mirage?
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I can't say I'm certain, but I don't believe they're completely unrelated.
Possibly, I suppose. They did mention that something went wrong with their, cheap energy
Fair
source or
enough.
whatever.
Let's go check out the camp.
The very sickly color of sky.
Whoa, where did they come from?
Ooh. Must be a large concentration of elemental energy around here, I would assume. Oh. Guess I expected a few more waves.
Strange that on our way here, we've only run into local monsters and no Fatui.
How bizarre. There are still signs of the camp, and the machine is still here, but all the people have vanished.
This machine must have something to do with the mirages. Sure, it's broken, but maybe that itself is the cause. Yeah, like maybe it's screwing with the ley lines or something. It wouldn't be the first time that someone's tried to tap into them, I think. But if this machine can cause people to hallucinate, why did they vanish? Is there anything else going on? Did they disappear, or are they hiding from us?
I give up. I'm just going to divine the answer.
Why didn't you do that before? I figured you hadn't because you couldn't see anything. Yes?
What's this? Some kind of energy flow?
I could have told you that.
Sorry,
In fact,
everyone.
I did.
I can't seem to find any trace of the Fatui. My scry glass has gotten hazy again, but this time I can sense some sort of energy converging and taking physical form.
Isn't that the slimes we just
The
fought?
destination is the island over there.
I
Whose
guess
mirage
not.
will it be this time?
Let's head over and have a look. Maybe we'll be able to find something there.
Well, alright. I guess let's go take a look. Well, I guess this is it. Hey, it's Fischl. Alright, well, let's grab this teleport waypoint and then we'll go talk to Fischl. Very nice.
Here we are.
Indeed.
Huh? Fischl?
How you feeling, Fischl?
It's really her! Hey, Fischl!
My imprudent retainers. You finally arrived.
Oh, my. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been like a day.
It hasn't been that long, has it?
Main Fräulein and I sensed a peculiar aura and came here ahead of time to reunite with everyone. We weren't expecting you. Well, what I mean to say is, you arrived sooner than we expected.
Right.
Is it just Paimon? Or does Oz seem nervous?
Maybe a little.
The advent of the Immunukreich is imminent, and I still need to prepare for the consecration.
Main Fräulein, are you sure you...
I am quite capable of acting on my own, Oz. If you're weary of the encroaching darkness of the night, you're quite welcome to return to the blinding brightness of the day.
Please, Main Fräulein, do not
man.
say such things. I am your loyal attendant, your eyes, and I will never leave your side.
Yeah, harsh, Fischl.
Stop staring at me like that! Anyway, the time of explanation is not yet upon us.
Oh, Main Fräulein. I do apologize, everyone. Main Fräulein is having a rough day.
Hadn't
Please,
noticed.
do not take it to heart. I must also excuse myself now.
Alright, see you later,
Still
I guess.
no improvement in her mood, even after all this time away from the group. As soon as I saw Official, I realized that the mirage that's about to take shape here must have something to do with her.
Yes. I, at least, felt a peculiar sense of familiarity when I approached my mirage.
Me too. Even though it didn't really make sense, I just had a feeling that something exciting was gonna happen.
Exactly. If Fischl and Oz can also sense something, then our suspicions are likely to be right on the Mora. Fischl's probably agitated because she doesn't want to confront her mirage.
How come?
Maybe her mirage conceals some secrets that she doesn't want anyone to know about. Let's all take a rest here.
I believe
for now.
that.
When the mirage appears, we will get to the bottom of this mystery.
She's certainly an eccentric character. I could see why she wouldn't want to have that shattered before her eyes, I suppose. Whoop. Okay. Sweet. So we got that done. Yeah, so I'm gonna do these off screen, and in the next part we will go ahead and it looks like we'll start on Fischl's Mirage. So until then, see you later.